Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw Thanos from the new Avengers Infinity Wars movie. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we gotta draw his eyebrows first, and he's kind of drawing with a really mean look, so we're gonna give him like a pretty mean brow. He's drawing almost like a little check mark. Okay, and just kind of come down on the side a little bit. And now for his eye, so we're gonna, in here, just kind of draw like a line. And come down on the corners. Okay, and then I'm gonna draw his eyeballs in here. So you just shade it in black. Okay, so it's very simple, it's very cartoony. And then in the middle here, we can actually draw another crease just to show that he's really mad, right? Okay. So let's move down to his nose. So right underneath the eyes here, we can just draw like a little bracket. And now we're gonna just kind of connect that with a little bit of curve. So that's gonna be his nose. All right, and then we're gonna come down to draw his mouth, and we're gonna have him grinning. So just right below, just draw like a little dip like this. And then we'll close off the mouth on the bottom, so we just come across, slight curve, and then on his lower lip, just draw a little bit of line here, okay, for his lower lip. And then let's make him grin with his teeth, so we're gonna come across, and now we can just draw in the teeth, so we can, just keep it simple, we'll just draw a bunch of lines across, down. So very cartoony, and then from here, from his nose area right here on the corner, just come down. Just gonna give him two little crease. All right, so now let's finish up his head. So on the side here, just kind of draw like two little brackets, almost like two little lines, just as a guideline. Okay, and then from here, now we can draw in top of his head, and he's bald. So we're just gonna go straight up. And just curve it back down. And then on the bottom here, when you come down, just kind of go out a little bit just to make it, because he's got a really wide chin. And then we're gonna come down. Okay, and right around here, now we gotta draw in those little, he's got those little bumps everywhere, right? So just kind of giving these, connect that, but then just give a little bit of these wavy lines on there. And now let's draw in those lines. So from the corner of the mouth, just try to draw a little bit lighter so we can, I don't want to make it too dark. So let's draw a bunch of lines coming down from his lip all the way to the other corners of the mouth. Okay, and that's about it for that. And we gotta finish his ear. So right around his eye area right here, just kind of come out and draw his ear. Okay, that one's easy. And if you want it, you can add in a little bit of crease here, over his forehead, just for some detail. All right, so let's move on to his body. And he's got a really strong looking body. So right here, we're gonna draw his collar. So just kind of come down. It's gonna be a little bit angular. And then we're gonna come angle it in, and then we're gonna come straight across. And from here, you can draw in, just draw a little rectangle coming down. All right, and then here on his collar, just come down. Okay, and then here on the tip, just kind of go into his body, go into the head. And then let's draw his neck. So his neck would be somewhere in here. I'm just gonna draw two little lines just to connect that. All right, so after that, let's finish off the shoulder. We're gonna come across. And just make it angular because he's very strong. And now we're gonna come down a little bit. Okay, and we can actually start from here. Draw a line here. Go up, slant it up. And then whatever you have, just connect that. Okay, so this is gonna be his top part. Okay, so now let's draw in the rest of his body. So this one, we're gonna come down. It's gonna be very angular again. Okay, come down straight. And then we just kind of go up. Just give a little bit of an angle. And now we're gonna go straight across and close it. Okay, so this is gonna be his belt. So from here, this angle, just go up. This line, continue up. And now we're gonna go across. Go down. And then close it off. Okay, so that's his belt and this is his clothing folding over. So now just draw another line, same as the one that you just drew in there. So this one's easy. And then a little bit detail here too. So we're gonna come across. And let's right down here, just give a little bit of an angle. There's some more detail on his belt. Right, so it's a very cool looking uniform. So here, there's gonna be some more detail. So we're gonna come across, just kind of come straight down. And then we're gonna add in some lines. Okay, whatever you can fit in here. I'm just adding 4, that's probably enough. All right, so that's his torso. So let's move on to his arm. So I'm gonna draw this one first because this one has this awesome, whatever you call that thing, his glove. Okay, so his shoulder, we're gonna go out. It's gonna be really wide. Line in there. Now for his biceps, we're gonna come out. Again, this is very strong. Okay, and then his lower arm. So we're gonna go this way. Here. Okay, so now his fingers. So I'm just gonna have his thumb kind of come out like this. This is the back. Now I can draw in his finger on this side. So we're gonna curve, curve, curve it in. Just keep it angular a little bit. So, okay. And then we're just gonna connect that back to the hand. And then for the other fingers, you probably won't see as much. So we'll just draw in a little bit here. Maybe one more right here. So let's move on to his other arm, and this one's got his glove. So we're gonna have to draw his glove first. So just come out a little bit for his shoulder, just a little bit. And then we just draw in. It's kind of like a little cone. Okay. Give another section just for some detail. And this is gonna be his wrist. Okay, so it's kind of floating out of nowhere. Now we just need to connect it. So from down here, we're just gonna connect it all the way across. So just curve and just go up. And then draw a little line here for the bicep. Okay, so now we can draw in the fingers, which is probably the trickiest part on this drawing. So in here, this is gonna be the back of his hand. We're gonna go up. Okay, that's the palm. And then we just gotta go across first. Okay, and now we gotta draw his fingers. So right here, we can actually just add in, put a little line there, and then add in this line, just put in 2, space it out, put in 2 dots, 2 lines so we can separate it. So right here, we're gonna draw one finger from this point. So 1, 2, and make it a little bit of angular, curve it, come back down, close it. Okay, so then from this dot here, we're gonna go up. Okay, it's 3 sections, 1, 2, and then 3. So that's another one. And one more here. Well, this is from the edge. So 1, 2, 3, curve, come back down, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then we can add in the lines, just a little line on, you know, where we turned. And then his thumb's gonna be back here, so we probably won't see it, but we could just draw a little bit. All right, so not too bad, right? I know this could be complicated, but if you divide it up like that, it's actually really easy. And then for the little details here, we're gonna draw 1. I know he's got a lot of details here, but I'll just add in 2 more. Okay, and then let's see for his glove, we can add in, yeah, we can add in some detail right here. So just go across little dome, come down, a little nut line here, and notice a lot of little details here, so I'm just gonna put some dots on this side. All right, just 2 lines like that. All right, so to draw his legs now, and just come down the middle, draw a little line there, and this time it's gonna be very angular, his legs. So we just gonna come down, all the way down to his knee, close it off, and then on this side, we're gonna come down. This side, just kind of, it's almost like a straight line, so it's very angular. Close it off, and then it's got a little bit of a knee pad here, or actually just part of his clothing. Okay, so just draw that, and then from here, just follow that line, and go in, and then down. Okay, and then same on this side. Follow the angle, come back down, and then just straight down this way. Okay, and then we're gonna continue on. So we're gonna draw in, let's see, it's got some more detail. We gotta continue this line here, just kind of go in, just close it off. So we're gonna continue that, just close it off. Let's draw a little line there, and then finish it off with a little bit of a spike there. All right, so now let's finish off his lower leg. So this is actually part of his lower leg, and we're gonna come out here from this point. Just pinch it in a little bit. We wanna keep his legs nice and wide. Close that off. And then now his shoes. Really big boot. And then the sole. Okay, and then on the other side, same thing. So we're gonna go down, come out wide, straight on this side, and just kind of curve in on here, close it off. Then it's boot, the heel, just come out a little bit on this side, close it off, and then the sole. And that is it for this Thanos character in the Avengers Infinity Wars. Definitely a very cool looking character. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.